KwaZulu-Natal police, joined by search and rescue teams, have concluded their search for the body of a missing woman who was believed to be buried in a house in Molweni, Durban. This comes after the family of Lucia Shabalala suspected that a relative in the family had buried her under his garage after he fetched her from hospital. The family says they won't stop searching until they know what happened to the woman who disappeared while in the care of the estranged relative. Newzroom Afrika's Silethiwe Ndlovu, who was present when the search and rescue teams were searching the yard, joins us now live with more details. Silethiwe, sad conclusion for the Shabalala family who had hoped that today would be the day they get closure.
Certainly, Vuyo, a very sad conclusion for the Shabalala family. They had, as you have already mentioned, hoped that today they would not only get closure, but also get the answers that they have been searching for quite some time. But just a few moments ago, Vuyo, just to go back for the benefit of some of our viewers, just a few moments ago here in the area of Molweni, there were a number of police officers joined by the search and rescue teams. Now, the information that they had received was that there was a body that was suspected to be buried here in this yard. Now, initially, they started digging behind the garage, where unfortunately they did not retrieve a body. Now, the second phase then of today's proceedings included digging inside the garage. We understand that that little room at the back was also dug up, as it is an area that does not have any concrete. Unfortunately, they found no body there. But this is the main area, Vuyo, that they focused on. It's this area, and as you can see, they started digging as soon as you enter the garage here on the left. Now, the reason that they dug specifically in that area, Vuyo, is that there was a witness that stated that there's a body that could possibly be buried in that specific area. Now, earlier on, we were all waiting for that witness to actually show up and actually point out where the body could possibly be. But unfortunately, we were told that that particular witness would no longer be showing up, as they were allegedly being intimidated by a number of people. But I just want to bring in a community activist that is going to speak to us more about not just this particular case, but firstly, just how we ended up in a situation where we are not only talking about the body of Lucia Shabalala that was where we were all hoping would be retrieved today, but also the situation of Tuleleni Shabalala, where we understand that she was exhumed on the 24th. Just to go back for the benefit of our viewers, talk to me about that witness and why they never showed up today.
Greetings to the viewers at home. The witness that was supposed to come here had contacted me late last week, and gave me a very big file of information with regards to what's happening, where's the body buried, on which side is it. So today, when the witness agreed on coming here, there was a problem of intimidation, because it has come to my attention from the person that contacted me last week, that there's some people in the Hillcrest police station that are working together with the accused, with the person that was supposed to come and identify exactly where this person was buried. Upon the police getting to the woman's house, who was supposed to come here, the woman then contacted someone from the Hillcrest police station, which then that person that was contacted told the woman not to come here. But I did speak to them telephonically, and they advised that as you enter the garage, digging on the left-hand side is where the body is buried, as you saw the people digging that side. But there is really an intimidation in this case.
You talk about how there's intimidation, but I know that you've also faced a number of challenges in terms of getting the police to actually take this case seriously. Talk to me about some of the challenges that you are still encountering.
Definitely, there's a lot of challenges at Hillcrest Police Station with the branch commander. There's just a lot of division from my sensing, because you speak to the colonel, which is Colonel Njomboni from the Hillcrest Police Station, and he agrees on what needs to be done. And then he tells you that he needs to then speak to the branch commander, which then the branch commander does not come to the party. Hence why yesterday I had to personally contact General Gobozi from the provincial to assist with this matter. Hence why there was movement. Because after contacting the General Mgobozi, then things started moving. Lucia's case was registered, and Lucia's case was assigned an officer to investigate the case. Dog units were approved to dispatch to come here. Things just moved. But I can really say there's a lot of problems at Hillcrest Police Station, because you speak to this party, it's like some people are working against each other. There's a team, according to my understanding, as I've observed, it's like there's team station commander and there's team branch commander. I personally have had a problem with the branch commander in a way I've sent an email reporting that. As you would recall, upon the day when the body of Thuleleni was being exhumed, there was media people that were there, which I specifically invited to be there. But the branch commander then came and fought with them and forced them to delete the footage that they had taken, whereby the media people had been there for the whole day. But the branch commander fought with them and chased them and treated them like they didn't exist, which is very wrong, because the media had a right to be here. They had been invited by me and the family, the Shabalala family and the Zuma family. They had approved the media people to be here.
Would you say that perhaps some of those challenges are hindering perhaps a way forward in terms of perhaps even just finding Lucia Shabalala?
Definitely. I've got such strong confidence with regards to that, because now the General Mgobozi is now involved as well. Even when I got here to Molweni, I received a call from him checking on how far is it, what is happening, like the update. So I'm happy because things seems to be moving the right way, and the new person that has been assigned for the case seems to be doing the right thing, seems to be communicating with me and the family, the Shabalala family, which is desperately seeking for closure.
You mentioned an important point, which is the way forward. I know that you were briefed by the police after, unfortunately, they could not retrieve a body from the garage or the backyard. But just talk to me about what was said by the police. Are they going to be moving forward despite not finding a body today?
Definitely. We're not giving up. We are currently exhausting all options, because the witness that was supposed to come here, we have just found out that that witness had attempted to go to Home Affairs and register for the death certificate of the deceased Thuleleni without the family's consent. There is someone that was working with the witness from a place called an around place that is around here. So now, with that being said, we are just waiting for confirmation from the department that you're working with to confirm the name. Then an arrest will be made as soon as tomorrow. With an arrest made, the witness will then be forced to come back to this house and show us exactly where is Lucia's body buried. Because the witness is speaking so sarcastically. The witness is bragging about the fact that, as you would recall, upon exhuming Thuleleni's body, it was discovered that a leg was missing. So now this witness is bragging about such things that I want to see where they're going to get that leg. So the witness knows more than they're telling. And the witness seems to know even the form of burial Thuleleni was buried in. Those are very private information. How would the witness have known all those things?
And maybe just to go back on how Thuleleni's body was found. I know that she was found in a body bag.
Definitely, she was found in a very tiny gym bag, whereby her body was chopped into pieces. But upon the police arriving there, they had to lay the bones down to make sure that all the parts are there. Hence why they picked up the fact that there's no leg, there's a leg missing. So now, Thuleleni's body has then been taken, DNA tests have been done and confirmed. We are waiting for the result to confirm that it is really Thuleleni's body. We are told that the result will come in 7 days' time. So we are waiting from now on.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. That is Alex Memela, who is a community activist that has been working closely with the family when you're looking at getting closure and getting answers. In terms of Thuleleni Shabalala, who was buried without the family's consent or knowledge, as you heard, they are waiting for those DNA results, and we're told that they will be getting those results in a matter of 7 days. Unfortunately, for the case of Lucia Shabalala, who they searched for today, at this particular point, they still have not recovered a body, and as it stands, she is currently still missing.
Sad story indeed.